Hey, it's Jimmy with Vista Pros Heating and Cooling. We just got done installing this new Train air conditioner here. It is running. I am doing what's called a startup, or basically commissioning the equipment. And this is probably the most important part of the installation process, is actually firing up this system and testing it. So, just to give you a quick kind of view of it, this is a Train XR14. This is the base model. One thing that you'll notice is that it is big. One of the things that they're doing is, even with the base models, they have much better efficiency ratios than the older units. In order to get there, they had to make the coils larger, so you notice this is a big unit. The other thing is that they are pretty dang quiet for being a base model, which is nice. Those old air conditioners are loud and noisy, and they rattle, and that makes that can make them quite annoying at certain times. You'll notice one thing that we do on our installs, every install, when we replace an AC, we're also going to put in a new disconnect box. These electrical connections in here, they wear out over time. A lot of installers will not replace that. They choose to save the time and the money, so they won't put you in a new disconnect or a whip. We always like to do that. You can see down here, we rewrapped the line set, got it all taped up and insulated. Also, what you're seeing down here is my gauges. And right there, those probes are telling me what the refrigerant temperatures are in the lines, as well as the pressures, in order to make sure that this system is fully charged. This is the most important step, because after this process, if you don't have maintenance, if you don't have a technician coming back and looking at your system for years, the way that we leave this system today is going to determine how efficient this system is for basically the rest of its life. If this system is not charged properly, meaning it doesn't have the precise amount of refrigerant in there, it's going to be inefficient, and you're not going to get what you paid for as far as the efficiency level goes. Every system comes pre-charged for this outdoor unit, and 15 feet of line through the wall. Now, in this case, we're probably running 25 to 30 feet. So a little bit of refrigerant is going to have to be added to get it to be perfect. But, it often happens. Companies send an installer out. They get the equipment installed. After a long day, they're tired, they're hot, they just want to go home. And the last thing they want to do is spend 15 minutes waiting on this piece of equipment for the refrigerant pressures to stabilize, airflow to stabilize, and all of that. Take the readings and take the time to tune in the refrigerant charge to the system. That is one of the things that's most overlooked, and I see on so many systems where it is not charged properly, and people didn't know that they could, they're gonna cool and heat their house. They just didn't know they were spending extra money doing it. So, go with a good company that's going to take the time to really charge the system, to make sure it's good. And the system will not only last a really long time, but it'll save you money in the process.